Hello and welcome back to ChatGPT course by Tech for All. Previously, we discussed how ChatGPT can be useful for teachers. Today, we are going to discuss how ChatGPT can be utilized by students for different tasks. Uh, the one advantage now students have, they have 24/7 access to support and guidance. Now there is no claim that you don't have access to the teacher, you don't have access to any videos. You can go to the chat gpt dialog, and you can ask the prompts that you want to ask, and you can take the guidance. For example, the first thing that you can take help is answering the different questions. Like for example, if you are struggling with some concepts that you don't know and you want chat gpt to answer you and explain you those concepts, you can take help from chat gpt. For example, if you are a fifth grader and you want to ask him about chat gpt about matter and mass, you can have a simple prompt. If you are a high school student and you are struggling in algebra, you can ask help from ChatGPT. And if you are a university student, and for example, if you are struggling in a topic like binary tree in data structure, so you can ask him to answer the question along with some examples. Like for example, if we take our first prompt, like I am a fifth grader, can you explain to me matter and mass? And if you paste it in ChatGPT, so you see, it is giving you explanation or details regarding matter, and then it is going to explain you regarding mass. So you can have study, and if you want some more examples, you can make another prompt asking about the other examples. Or now, if we take this example, like I'm a high school student, and can you explain to me some key concepts in algebra, and paste it here. So if you see, it is telling you different things that you should know, like variables, expression, equations, linear equations, quadratic equations. So it will explain you all the details. Now, if you want examples in quadratic equations, so you can have another prompt in which you can ask him to explain quadratic equation with examples. So it will then explain that. Now, our last example for this one, like if you are a university student and you want to take help in binary tree, so how can you do that? So now if you see, it is telling you about binary tree structure, and it is also giving you example as well. So it will give you two examples since we ask in the prompt. So if you want multiple examples, more examples, so you can ask or you can change your prompt. So this prompt is specific. Like if you want to change it, you can change it. That like this can become your topic, and this will be a generalized prompt. So this can become a topic, and this will be a generalized prompt, and this can become a topic, and number of examples can be generalized. So you can ask the details regarding your question. Then for example, if you are looking to solve problem in different subjects as a student, how can you take help from chat gpt? You can take the guidance, which steps are required. You can also ask ChatGPT that you want to learn X subject, and what are the prereqs of those subjects, or what else you need to understand before you jump into that subject. For example, the example prompts are like, I'm a high school student, can you tell me how can I learn physics? So it will tell you about that. Second prompt is, I'm a university student, can you tell me what concepts are required before I start learning graph theory? So it is going to tell you which concepts are required. So third prompt is, I'm a PhD researcher and I want to learn about reinforcement learning. Can you please provide reference links? So you can ask about the reference materials and their details as well. So like if we run the first prompt, so it is telling you how can you learn. So you can start with basics, use quality textbooks. So it is going to share a plan with you that how can you learn physics and what are the requirements, like understand mathematical concept. So these are certain details that you should be focusing while if you want to learn physics. So the second prompt was about prereqs. If you are a university student and you want to learn graph theory, so what concepts you need to study before that? So it is going to tell you like what concepts you are required. So like you are required to have discrete mathematics, set theory, basic logic, proof techniques, basic algebra, mathematical notation, fundamental graph. So it is going to tell you that what concepts you should know before you start a graph theory course. And the last prompt is regarding materials. Like if you want to generate some materials, how can we do that? Like if you are a PhD researcher and you want to focus on learning reinforcement learning and you want reference material, so you can ask or you can use this prompt from ChatGPT to ask about the details. So if you see now, it is going to tell you about books. It is giving the book link as well. So it is providing Coursera courses as well. So it is providing different learning materials to you. It is also providing YouTube playlists. So you can be specific in prompt as well. Like for example, if you are looking only for books, you can mention that in prompt. If you are only looking for Coursera courses, you can mention that. If you are looking for YouTube videos, so you can mention in your prompt these things. So it will be a more specific prompt then. Other thing that we as a student we worry about is our writing skill. Like sometimes we get to write essay or a research article. How can we use chat gpt to improve that? For example, like if you are a high school student and you are given a topic on essay, so how can you write a prompt for that? Like if you are a high school student, can you help me with come up with 5 catchy topics? Like you can generate, if you want 3 topics, so you can change the prompt. If you want more topics, so you can add it to prompt. So like the idea is to write a general research essay on life in space and give me a general idea how can approach them. So like if I do this, if I copy it, so you see it is going to give me, like the first thing it is the search for life, the psychological and social challenges of space travel, and it is going to give you 5 different topics which you can use for your essay. And if you want to focus on one, then you can take one topic from here and add it to your prompt. In research, how can you use chat gpt? In research, you can use for topic selection, background information, identifying relevant resources, organization research, and citation assistance. For example, there are different prompts that you can use for research. For example, if you are in a 7th grader and you have a science exhibition and you want to ask for some creative ideas, so you can use this prompt, that you are that I am a 7th grader and I have a science exhibition next week. Can you provide me some creative ideas for upcoming science exhibitions? So if you look at the answer, so it is going to give you some answers regarding the science exhibition projects. And if you want some details, so you can select one specific project in this one, and then you can make a more specific prompt by asking it to give me more details regarding this project, how this can be achieved, what materials are required. So you can ask different details from the chat gpt. Now, if you are in high school and you have a term project on chemistry, so you can use this prompt. Like I'm working on a high school project on chemistry. Can you please provide me some creative ideas? So here you are getting some of the ideas which are related to chemistry projects. Now, if you are a university student and you are doing majors in computer science, and normally we get the questions that please give us a list of final year projects. So instead of asking your teachers, now you can have some ideas from ChatGPT, and then you can use to discuss these ideas with your supervisors. So if you see now, it is giving you different research projects which can be your final year projects in the at the university level. For example, if you are enrolled in a PhD program and you wanted to have research topics as well as research proposal as well, so you can have a prompt something like this, in which you can write, I am enrolled in PhD program in computer science. I have to submit a research proposal for my synopsis. Can you provide me an idea along with research proposal and guidelines on how to achieve it? So you can use this prompt to generate a fully crafted proposal as well. Of course, you have to remember that the chat GPT-3 is updated up till September 2021. So it is giving you ideas based on that. So now it will be your job to use it carefully and verify the different information given here. Last, if you want to learn different languages, like for example, if you are applying for different scholarship, you want to go to Korea or you want to go to France and you want to learn their language, so you can have ChatGPT make a plan for you and give you details on how to learn. For example, if you are going to some English country where you want to learn English. So I am A level, A1 level in English and want to improve my English. Can you offer me a daily schedule for improving my English? So you can ask ChatGPT to make you a daily schedule as well. So like if we give this one, so now it is going to provide you with different details what you can do daily to improve your English. So like it is giving you a morning routine, daytime practice, afternoon learning. So it is giving you a complete daily plan which can help you learn English and improve your level from A1 to different level. So these are some of the ways in which a student can use ChatGPT for improving their skills. Please let me know your feedback. Thank you.